modules to learn French quickly.
My goal is to write a book on how to take care of 50 most popular breeds of dogs.
I'm making a website on Delhi street food.
My goal is to analyze how social media marketing could lead to brand recognition and customer base of my family business.
I made a website on waste management, and I included the things the government and the people should do to improve this situation, and I also ran a campaign on this.
I'm making a documentary on food.
My goal was to research on different sanitation problems faced by people of New Delhi and make an awareness video and mainly addressed to children.
I'm making a travel app for hassle-free traveling, which will include languages like Spanish, French, and Italian. There would be phrases which you could translate to any of these.
My goal is to research and explore on different manufacturing of solar cars and create a prototype solar car to prevent global warming.
I'm making a website on Punjab heritage and culture.
For my personal project, I'm making a website on computers assembly.
I am making a cross-platform application using HTML, CSS and JavaScript.
I have conducted 2 experiments to find out the best indoor air purifying plants in Delhi.
My goal was to create a Spanish learning module website.
I created a training program on how to teach beginners football, and I also documented it in a video.
I challenged myself to learn calligraphy and marketing, to advertise and organize a calligraphy sale to generate some revenue for the school Interact Club.
I am making a research paper on mythologies and their existence.
My goal is to learn drums by participating in grade 1, 2 and 3 by Rock School, and I'll be giving the exam for grade 2, and I'll be making video covers for grade 1 and 2.
My goal is to teach underprivileged children so that they're able to speak good English.
My personal project is about creating a business proposal for hydroponics in India and to make sure that it is a viable form. My project is on educating the helping staff about recycling.
My personal project is to make song covers of pre-released songs so that I can make my music reach to others.
My goal is to create a service in which I make it possible for sporting enthusiasts in India to participate and experience sporting events around the world.
So my project is about teaching tennis to underprivileged children.
So I'm making a short film on the topic stereotyping and social categorization, how it impacts the lives of teenagers and how should one get over it.
My project was to create a book of poems based on personal experiences. My goal is to make a fashion magazine for everyone, different sizes and shapes, and it will have my own designs in it. So my project is to make an RC remote control plane.
My goal is to make a bunch of sketches for a community and then end up making a teaser comic.
I explored and researched on social and global issues and depicted them through 3 self-drawn abstract paintings.
My goal for my personal project was to analyze and evaluate how first aid is imbibed in various school curriculums, then create a lesson plan to cater to those needs. My goal is to research and understand the facets behind entrepreneurship by interviewing people as well as interning at an office kind of environment and then later writing blogs.
I developed an e-commerce app that basically allows users to buy certain items and it provides helpful information on those items.
My goal is to create a wiki targeted towards primary school teachers on how to incorporate gamification in their learning environment.
My personal project goal is to research and learn about the different types of tools used in technical analysis which help me evaluate stocks and present them for viewers on a website.
My project was based on spreading awareness for communicable diseases, which consisted of 3 events, a creation of a booklet, as well as collecting money for charity.
I'm making a coffee table book on the historical and cultural value of Kerala and Delhi, which will have my self-clicked photographs and information on both the states. I'm redesigning a lamp and making 3 light boxes for younger generation, and I'll be exploring 2 mediums, pencil shading and cutouts.
My goal is to make a booklet based on my research on what is it like to be a homosexual in the 21st century.
I'm making a website in which I will show research on how warfare games affect the human psychology in positive and negative ways.
My goal is to write a book about mental disorders and how they lead to suicide, and the proceeds of the book will go to the charity called Asra.
My goal was to seek guidance from a professional and with my own research learn how to play drums.
My goal is to educate the underprivileged people about health and hygiene and how living a good life and a healthy life is related to hygiene.
Goal for my personal project is to develop drum covers of different genres and show the evolution of music.
I'm working on music production and my goal is to start producing music using a digital audio workstation.
My personal project goal is to make a website on feminism and how media portray it in different time periods.
My goal is to develop my investigative and feature photojournalism skills in order to design and create a compilation of the life stories and aspirations of unheard and obliviated people in society in order to sensitize the community towards the diversity of the people and lives around them.
My personal project was about making a database for an organization called Can Support, and they work for the welfare of terminally ill cancer patients.
So I'm coding a website and an app about basketball.
My goal was to research how to design and sew clothing so I could create my own personal clothing line and put the pictures into a catalog.
I researched about the composition of music, and then I researched 5 cosmological concepts that describe the evolution of the universe. I composed poems, and then I composed music based on the poems to produce a concept album.
My personal project goal is to get involved with children and teach the underprivileged children English and mathematics.
My project is using modern technology, which includes Google Maps and drones for traffic management.